Lavando la cara. Dime más. Uy, sí, yo también. Welcome back to the vlog. I am so excited to be here. Helen's eating some breakfast, her pancakes as you saw earlier. Helen is about to be 14 months in a couple weeks, so she is growing like a weed, and I just put on her first sprout and it's so cute. She really wants to rip it off. Mama, I love you. Thank you. Anyway, today is just gonna be a day in the life. I've been really into recording this content, but I have been a little MIA on YouTube. We went to Montana for a few weeks and I just wanted to soak it in. Like, I didn't really want to vlog when I was there. I just wanted to enjoy it. My mom was with us the first week. The second week we had friends come in, and actually we were there less than 3 weeks, and then the third week was supposed to be just us. Yes, Helen. But Luke got pancreatitis again, and I also got sick. Like, me and Helen got a cold. So we were down in the dumps the last week. We were just hanging on by a thread. And when we got home, I was like, I'm so exhausted. Like, my nervous system is so exhausted from the last week that I just need to chill. So we've been easing back into it. I still haven't fully unpacked Helen, and we've been home for, yesterday made a week. So today I have our nanny share. I'm just excited to have a day to reset to myself. And yeah, as you can see, I got fully ready, and I've been really loving the large barrel brushes, and I'm in the middle of a new protocol. I'll tell you guys about it later, but it's for my hair, for hair growth, because I regret my mom shop, of course. I knew I was gonna regret it, and I did. Some people can rock it. I maybe could, but I just didn't feel like it. Today we're going to Trader Joe's. We have to prep for a baby shower that I'm helping host this weekend here at the house. So I have to go get all the flowers. It's gonna be really fun. We're gonna grab coffee on the way, just have ourselves a little morning. My sister-in-law is gonna come with me. And then we are going to just come home and do some like chores and such. So thanks for being here. I'm in the midst of planning out my breastfeeding 101 video. Helen is about to wean. I'm so like emotional about it. Tonight might be our last night feed, and I'm really sad about it. I love breastfeeding, and since we've turned the corner after her refusal, it's been a dream. Like, it's been so great, and it's just a great bonding time for us, and we're just at the age where she's kind of ready, and I'm kind of ready too, even though I don't want to be. It's just like I want to end it on a high note and not when it's like way later than I intended or wanted to breastfeed her. But I mean, I'm super proud of us for going 13 months on 14, and I think tonight might be our last night feed, and then we're only mornings, and then I'm just gonna wean the morning feed, I think, the week after next. All done? All right, I have to listen to her because she just is learning her signs right now. Do a little Nuuly try on haul. I never film in this corner. This is like the corner of our room. So this is the first thing I got. It's very summery, very flattering. I think it's so cute, but it does not come with a slip. So I got this one off of Amazon. It's like a midi slip. Honestly, probably good to have in the first place, but I think I like this so much that I'm gonna buy it because I feel like it's great for if you have a slip and you want to just wear it as a dress, but it's also great for like a cover up for a swimsuit. So I think this is gonna be my new favorite summer spring dress. Next I got this like gingham crop top that's kind of loose and flowy. These shorts I own, so I just stuck them on to see what it would look like. But I think this is very flattering. I wish it was just a little bit more like cinched. It's very loose, so it's not form-fitting, which honestly might be nice in some occasions. This doesn't feel too secure. Oh yeah, these are adjustable straps, so I might just adjust them to sit a little higher. Definitely really excited about this one. It's like a denim top. You can kind of see here, let me show you. Denim top, very form-fitting, very pretty. I just, for some reason, am a sucker for jean items, so I really love this. I don't know if it's a keep. Something about it, maybe it's because I'm so pale right now coming out of the winter, but I don't love it, but I do like it, and I am very happy that I rented it. I'm not usually a set girl, but this might be influencing me. I think it's so pretty. You can kind of see like the scalloped shorts. Very, very flattering, and it's still modest enough for me to be very comfortable in it. I've talked about this before, but I have very muscular legs and I don't have like the stick legs that make it easy to fit in a lot of things. Little break. Been very into like the probiotic teas, like Half Day and Swoon. Very good. I sneeze. The pollen is so crazy lately. All right, I love this top, and I honestly also do really well with this color scheme, and I love the way it fits the arms. And it's pretty light fabric, like it's not very heavy or cottony, thin, but still thick and durable. So this might be a keep for the season. I really like it. I love the details as well, embroidery. So very cute. I might be a set girl. And this would also be cute with just like jeans on its own. Next up is this dress. I really like it, but I don't love the way it fits the chest area. It's kind of like, I need way bigger boobs for this, but it's very flattering in the back, and it's a gauzy material, very light, great for the summer. I did order this for an event. Like I mentioned, I'm helping host my sister-in-law's baby shower, so I do want to look spring floral, and this might be it. Might be cute, but I don't know. I do have a second option, but it's a girl, and the second option is this one, which is green and gingham. But I think it's so cute and so springy, but I just don't know, because pink is kind of the way to go for this one. I also just love the colorway for this. I love a kind of green, like a warm light green. This is giving that, so this might be a winner for the party. I wanted to love this so much. Something about it, I'm just not loving it, but it is still very, very cute. It's flattering somewhat, but I just think the chest area just looks a little off, and it's a little big. You can see it's a little large. I don't think I would have sized down. I think that would have been way too small, but it does just look a little boxy on me, but still very cute. Has pockets. It's a midi length, so I love a midi. Midi is my favorite style of dress. I did get a mini dress though. This is the mini dress. I never wear mini dresses ever. Like, this is pretty short, you can see, but I just don't like the breeze of wearing a mini dress. I think it's cute. I think it's great for what I need it for. So I'm going to visit my dad. He lives by the beach in a week. So I think I'm just gonna take this and rock it by the beach. That's my Nuuly haul. Hope you enjoyed. If you are also a Nuuly person, I'll link all of these below in case you want to see if they're available. If you're not a Nuuly person, I don't have a fleshed out spring wardrobe, so I really wanted to get some pieces to make me see if I'm into a certain pattern or a certain fit, like of a dress, or for example the sets, without committing to just an outright purchase. And this was all, I think, with the extra item, because it was an extra item. I got a bonus for something else because I complained about an item I got in the past. It smelled so strongly of the person's perfume, and I washed it twice. And I soaked it in white vinegar, and it wouldn't come out. The stench just wouldn't come out, and I couldn't even pack it for Montana. So I got upset about it, and I told them, and they gave me an extra item. So I think it was around like $100 or something. And considering how many items I got and how this is like a test run on a lot of these, if not the exact item, but something similar, I find that very worth it. Nuuly also does not even know I exist. So I like them because I've been using this rental service, and I like it more for spring summer clothing, and Rent the Runway, for me in my opinion, has better fall winter clothing. I definitely recommend if you are on a little bit of a budget but you want to try on and just like wear a lot of different things but not commit to buying them. I do find it worth it sometimes I do pause my membership and I'm like, I'm on a break for several months. All right. I should listen to an audiobook as I do this. That would be so much better. So we just got this suitcase for Helen because we've been traveling with her a bunch and she didn't have her own suitcase. I would just cram her into mine. I decided to go for the away bag instead of a base bag because the warranty, I've read through Reddit and reviews, and I personally think they stepped their game up a lot since the last time I bought the away bag. So I'm really happy with the purchase, and I got this green because a lot of other people don't get the green and I can easily spot it. Oh, I was wondering where all my socks were. They're all here. I got all the items out, and I'm just gonna go put them back in their respective places. It's the end of the day. We've made it. We went to Mexican with our fam tonight, and the girls were having so much fun playing together. I got these eye patches. Actually, my friend got them for me, Caroline, and I saw her wearing them. I was like, what is that? And I've never really done under eye care. I probably should, but you know what? I'm starting. She recommended this Peter Thomas Roth under eye cream, and the patches are just meant, I don't even know if I have them on right, but they're just meant to help your product absorb better under your eyes. I don't know. I'll let you know if I see a difference. I don't really have much under eye baggage, luckily, so I'm just doing this preventatively and to make myself have some self-care at the end of the day. The thing that I've seen the biggest difference is when I do my red light therapy, which you guys saw me do earlier, and salicylic acid. Those two work really well for my skin, like exfoliating with a topical ointment like salicylic acid. And sorry, I'm putting away some letters that I got. I have these like funny sayings. My family, since they're from Peru, we don't always pronounce or say idioms correctly or whatnot. So my sister and I decided to write down a list of things that are funny that we said. So an example is, Isa loved to crank Vero, or Vero, crank instead of crank. And it made me giggle so hard when that was said. Because my sister and I are just like, yeah, but Luke is like, crank. I love unique things that our family has like that. We are watching Company Retreat. That's like the sequel to Jury Duty, but it's like a different format, and I'm really enjoying it so far. It's just a nice lighthearted way to end our day. We love watching TV at the end of the day, and then I read before bed. Helen is KO'd. She went down a little bit later than usual. That's just toddlerhood. We're in that era. We're entering the era of like not that big of a deal if she doesn't go down exactly when she needs to, because She's just older, a little bit more flexible. This age that Helen is in, the 1-year-old age and beyond, I didn't know it could be this sweet. And I was just telling Luke that Helen is just so sweet right now, and she's just fun to be around, and she's like my sidekick. And I always knew that it would come to this, but I didn't know what it would be like. Everyone knows, like, eventually the toddler is kind of like your sidekick, or they're not just a blob on the floor. And Helen like loves to run up to me and be like, mama, mama, and show me what she's doing. And it's just so rewarding and fun and sweet. And I'm just very, very grateful that we have made it to this point. The first year is just hard in its own way, and it's equally as rewarding. It makes the year, because when we hit a year, and especially 13 months, like I was like, wow, I love this, even though you're exhausting because you're literally running away and running everywhere. It just makes everything sweeter in its own way, because when I think back to the hardships and the things that I thought would never change and just all the challenges that we overcame, I don't know if this phase is easier or my perspective is just a lot more open to the way that it is, because I know that things change so fast and these moments are so fleeting. And I go to this moms to mom group. I've said it on my story before. By the way, I made a whole new Instagram. So if you guys follow me on my old Instagram, VeroBurton_, I'm likely going to boot you off of it if I don't personally know you, just because I'm going to keep that account personal. And I'm going to be having like a public account that's more days in my life, sharing my favorite products, etc. That's more complimentary to my YouTube channel. So definitely follow me on there. I mentioned that I went to this moms to mom group, and there are mothers in there that have like 18-year-olds plus, and they're like, it's crazy, but the amount of time that you have with your babies is so short. And then they become so independent and they don't need you as much. I've really taken that to heart. Not in a way that I'm like emotional all the time and sad, but in a way that I'm like, I love every second, even though this is really hard and very demanding of me, because she will never need me this much again. And I'm just trying to soak it up and be needed and love being needed, because I will miss that one day. One day I will wake up and I will have a quiet morning and I will drink my hot coffee and I won't have somebody clinging to my leg or saying, mama, mama, or asking me for food or whatever. Like, they're gonna roll out of bed and go straight to school. Hopefully they'll talk to me or, hang out with me, have breakfast with me, but I don't know what that era is gonna be like. So I'm just trying to enjoy it and not cry over thinking about what it could be like if she doesn't need me that much. Whew, I'm making myself emotional. But anyway, that's just kind of my little tangent about entering the now toddler era. It's just a surreal time. I didn't know how fast it would go, and I didn't know how sweet it would make this season. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Just an encouragement to you moms, if you have young babies, or especially if you have toddlers, and it's really hard right now because toddlerhood is hard. I mean, you're forming character and habits, and it's different than just feeding and wiping the poop and bathing them. It's a whole new ball game. But just know that you are so needed right now. Like, you are needed, and it's gonna be so demanding sometimes, but one day you won't be, and you might miss it. So just try to soak it in, because you're gonna go through it no matter what. That's what I told myself. I'm like, this is gonna happen whether I'm present and involved and here for it or not. Tangent over. I'm gonna sign off here. I hope that you enjoyed spending the day with us. I know I enjoyed spending the day with y'all and vlogging. I am, as I said, filming my breastfeeding 101 video. It's just taking me a while because I wanna put a lot of effort into it for y'all. So if you have anything in specific that you want to learn or know about, especially if you're a soon-to-be mom or a new mom, drop it in the comments, because I am going to be filming that next week and then editing it, so it'll probably be out in a couple of weeks. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I am just so glad to be back to regular YouTubing, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye friends.